Hello, Rhonda here with a Pilates leg strengthening workout. We'll also be working on flexibility. The exercises will be classical mat Pilates. Let's get started with our warm-up. Let's start off by sitting up nice and tall. Bring your feet about hip bone distance apart. We're going to come into a slow roll down. Inhale, exhale, tuck and roll on down. Bring your feet in a little bit, about hip bone distance apart. We're going to come into some articulating bridges. So go ahead and start with your neutral spine. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tilt your pelvis towards you. Lift your glutes, your lower spine, mid-spine, upper spine. Inhaling at the top. And then exhale, drop the sternum down first. Roll down upper, mid, lower, the tailbone land last. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, tilt, and lift. Taking that breath of air at the top. And exhale to roll down, articulating through the spine. One last time. Inhale, exhale, tilt, and lift. Inhaling here, and exhaling to roll down. Let's go ahead and bring our legs in tabletop position, 90-degree angle from the back of the hamstring to the calf. We'll come into single leg toe taps. Alternating, tapping one foot down, then the other. Let's go one more on each side. Bring it back to center. Zip up the legs, arms come out a little bit further and come into torso rotations by bringing the knees over to one side, then the other. You're trying to keep the shoulders anchored onto your mat. Let's add the breath here. Inhaling center, exhaling over to one side. Inhale center, exhaling to the other. Maybe with each repetition, bringing those knees a little closer towards the floor. Let's go one more on each side. Bring it back to center, plant the feet back on the mat, and we'll just come into some nice easy abdominal curls here. Fingertips behind the back of your head. Just lightly placed there for support. Elbows are out wide, waking up those upper abs. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, starting off with our first Pilates classical exercise, the 100. Your choice of leg positioning, either tabletop or you can have your legs straight out at that 45-degree angle, your choice. So let's go ahead and inhale to prepare. Exhale, choose the positioning of your choice. Now start pumping the arms, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling for 5 counts and exhaling for 5 counts. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there. And exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 3 more sets. Last set here. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Go ahead and lower the legs and the head. Maybe rock the head from side to side to release any tension you may have in your neck. All right, our second exercise is the roll-up. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the arms overhead. And reach for the toes. Restack the spine and then roll on down. Big inhale as the head lands. Exhale, roll up. Modify if needed. I'll show you a couple of different variations here. Two more. Last one. Bring your arms down by your side. Now coming into our third exercise, leg circles. Anchor that left foot, or flex the left foot, anchor that left leg. Point the toes of the right foot, draw it in and up towards the ceiling. You're going to circle that leg counterclockwise. Two more in this direction. And let's reverse. Out to the side. Down, up, around, pause at the top. Last 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the left leg long, flex the left foot, anchor that left hip. Point the toes of the right foot, drawn in and up towards the ceiling. We'll start clockwise here, crossing the midline of the body, down, up, around, and pause at the top. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's move in reverse. Counterclockwise, out to the side, down, up, around, back to the top. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now let's go ahead and come into our single leg stretch. Let's bring the right knee in. Right hand goes on the outside of the ankle, left hand on the inside of the leg. Float that left leg off the floor. Alternate, bringing one knee in and then the other. As you're moving your legs, you're trying to keep that upper body stable. If your head gets tired, go ahead and bring your head onto the mat. One more on each side. Nice. Double leg stretch. Hands at the shins, elbows out wide. You're going to stretch the limbs long, sweep the arms up and around and bring it back in. Inhale to open. Exhale, bring it in. Last 3, 2, and 1. Single straight leg stretch. Reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. The left leg reaches out long. You'll pulse one leg in and then the other. Couple more sets. Nice. Double straight leg stretch. Hands behind your head, elbows out wide in your peripheral vision. You're going to lower and lift both legs. Just lowering to the point where you can keep your lower ribs anchored onto the mat. If you need to modify, take a bend in the knees and or shorten the range of motion. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crisscross. Legs in tabletop position, elbows out wide. You're gonna rotate, bringing the elbow towards the opposite knee. Keep your pelvis stable as you rotate to one side then the other. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and stretch the legs long onto the mat and the arms overhead. Give yourself a nice spine stretch here. Hold for a couple more breaths. Bring your arms down by your side, shoulders come away from your ears. Use your lower abs to lift those legs up towards the ceiling. Both arms come up. Take an inhale, exhale, and roll on up. Let's go ahead and separate the feet a little bit wider than hip bone distance apart. Bring the arms parallel to the ground. We're going to come into a spine stretch. Inhale to lift, lengthen, exhale, reach out, forward, and then down. Inhale to return. Exhale, lift, lengthen, scoop the belly in. It's like you're rounding over something that's right in front of your belly. Two more. Inhale, lift, lengthen, and reach. This time we'll hold. Maybe even grab on to the feet to come into a deeper stretch. Let's hold for 3 more breaths here. And then go ahead and come on up. We're going to come into a seated wide stance. Coming into one of my favorite exercises, the Pilates saw. Arms out to the side. Inhale, exhale, rotate, reach, reach. Inhale, center, rotate, stretch, stretch. Coming through a nice tall seated position through the center with the wide arms. That pinky finger is reaching for that pinky toe. Let's go one more on each side. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and come and let's do a little prep work before we do our open leg rockers. So we're gonna just warm up the leg a little bit, flex and extend, and then hold the extension. Give it a nice little stretch at the back of the legs. Let's hold for 3 more breaths here. And switch. Bend and flex the other leg. Quick warm up. Keep the leg extended. Get some nice length at the back of the leg. 3 more breaths here. We're going to scoot forward to the top of the mat because we're going to be rolling back. So let's go ahead and stretch both legs long. Your legs are like in a V position. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll back. And come back to that balance position. Three more. Last 2. 1 more. Nice. All right. Let's make our way into a side plank position for our side leg series. Stack those hips. Nice uplift at the waist. Let's start with our side leg lifts. Working our outer thighs. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hover that top leg, point the toe, reach it towards the opposite side of the room. Draw a circle with that toe in one direction. And let's reverse the direction. And now coming into leg kicks. Couple of pulses forward with a flex foot, 1 sweep back. Try to keep the upper body stable as you're moving the leg. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now finishing off our side leg lying with bicycles, flexing the knee, bringing the foot forward, back, and around. Moving the leg in a nice, smooth, fluid motion. Two more in this direction. And let's reverse. Kick it back, sweep it up and around and forward. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and come on to our stomachs just before we come up it and over to the other side. Elbows by your side, forearms anchored, hands right, framing your head. We're going to come into a low swan. Inhale to press and lift, and then exhale to slowly lower. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Keeping those hip bones anchored. All right. Let's go ahead and make our way up and over to the other side to finish off our side lying series. Starting with the side leg lifts. Again, keeping that nice uplift at the waist. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hover that top foot, point the toe towards the opposite side of the room. Draw a circle with it in one direction. And let's reverse the direction. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that top leg hovered, coming into bicycle, flexing the knee, sweeping the full foot forward, back and around. Four more in this direction. And let's reverse, kick it back, sweep it up and around and forward. Three more. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and come back onto your stomach. Okay, so engaging those abs and glutes to protect your lower back. We'll come into full swan. Hands by your shoulders, inhale to lift, and then exhale to slowly lower. Inhale to lift, widening, keep it nice and wide through the chest. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can come into swan rocker. Two more. Nice. All right. Now coming into single leg kicks. Interlace your grip, sides of the forearms anchored onto the ground. You're gonna bring one foot in, point the toe, and then reach it down. Two little pulses in. Flex, flex, point, and reach it out and down. Alternating, right and left. Bringing the heel in with a flexed foot, lower with a pointed toe. Let's go one more on each side. All right, now coming into double leg kicks. You're going to interlace your grip behind your back. Side of your head is on the mat. Your feet are about hip bone distance apart or narrower. You're going to flex at the knees, bringing the feet in, pulsing 3 times. And then as you lower, you're gonna lift the chest and reach the arms up. And then to lower, you're gonna turn your head to the other side. 3 pulses in, inhale to lift. Bringing the heels in for 3 pulses, and then inhale to lift. Alternating, turning your head to one side and then the other. Coming into an extension. Taking that big inhale through the center. One more on each side. All right, let's go ahead and make our way onto all fours and stretch out our backs a little bit in some cat-cows. We're gonna come onto our stomachs one more time and finish off with swimming. Extend those arms forward. Re-engage those abs and glutes to protect your back. You're going to lift the right arm and the left leg, and the left arm and the right leg. You can stay slow-mo, or if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, then pick up the pace. More challenging than that, lift the chest a little higher and or increase the range of motion of your limbs. And swim for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and do a little release work. Shift the hips towards the heels in an extended child's pose to stretch out that back. Get some good lengthen through the spine. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Nice job.